Hi guys! So this is just going to be a topic video about something that I've overcome and something that probably a lot of you are either in or overcoming or whatever, but I had a really great question asked to me from a subscriber who I've helped in the past privately, and it's actually just, it's something that, you might need help with. She asked me, how do you deal with becoming less shy and more social? She has a lot of problems from her ex, and because he constantly told her that she was a horrible person, that she was annoying, that no one would want anything to do with her. So it really hurt her self-esteem and her ability to be social. And I guess in the term, it's an abusive situation, not physically but emotionally, verbally, which can be just as if not more harmful. So a little bit of my relationship past. I didn't have a really good childhood or home life, which is why I will never do Draw My Life, because it's not something I ever want to relive, and it's just not for me. But my first relationship was very verbally abusive. He would, it was weird. He would be really sweet to me when we were alone. And then when we were in public, he would demean me, talk down about me, just make me feel worthless, call me names. He would do things like, he had a crush on this older girl, a senior, and he would say like, oh, I have the hottest girl in school's phone, and just stupid stuff like that, and that really beat on me. And he didn't beat on me, but his words would beat on me, you know what I'm saying? And it just ripped me apart, and I was so in love with him, and it wasn't real love. It was like almost like he controlled my mind, and I wasn't strong enough to leave. And the reason I left and got strong enough to leave was, unfortunately, I caught him cheating on me with said girl, senior, red-handed. And that, to me, goodbye. Not happening. But I truly, if I hadn't have caught him and he had gotten away with it, who knows how long I would have put up with it. I ended up turning around from that relationship and almost becoming the abuser. I would self-project. I had a lot of hatred towards myself due to verbal abuse going on at home, and bad relationships, dealing with my sexuality, that I ended up self-projecting and trying to push any relationship away. So I dated, this girl, and I pushed her away by, being mean to her because I hated myself. So, and it's like, it was that vicious kind of cycle that was going on. Either they would or I would, until I met Chris and I started to really deal with my issues. But it's not easy thing to deal with abuse. It really rips you apart. And I think that the best way to deal with it truly is taking some time to yourself and writing in a journal or painting or drawing, having a release. I did a lot of writing and painting, or seeing a therapist. I currently see one, and I've been seeing her now for about 8 months steadily. And I would suggest this sooner. I wish I would have started a long time ago, because when you're young and you're 16 and 17 and early 20s, you think you can handle it, and you can just, it doesn't really hurt that much, but it really will affect your relationships to come. So if you were abused, you could turn around and end up becoming the abuser, kind of like I did, or you could continue to be in relationships and be drawn to relationships where people abuse you because you've been taught to feel like you're not worth anything more than that, and it's what you're used to. It's until, unfortunately, you meet somebody that shows you something different, but usually by that time you're so broken that it takes a long time for you to love yourself again and to do that. So talk to somebody is my best advice to deal with it. And because if not, you're going to keep repeating the patterns. It's everybody who's never had it will tell you, oh, just leave, oh, just get over it, oh, just find somebody better. But they don't understand that once something has been put into your brain, something has been taught to you, walking away from that is the most difficult thing in the world. So honestly, truly, I know it's cliche, but going to, a therapist and doing it with non-medication. Another great thing that I found really works is meditation. If done properly and safely, is a great way to kind of calm yourself. I was suffering from a lot of social anxiety and a lot of depression and different things like that, and I found that meditation really helped. Seeing if there are any women's groups available that have, there's a lot of like public and free access to things if you just do the research. Because talking to people in the same situation is going to help you break that battle or that issue and that problem. So, but definitely talking to someone is your best bet, because unless you deal with everything that's happening inside of you, you're going to carry it, and it's going to get worse, and it's going to manifest, and it is going to affect every single relationship that you're in after that, because you're constantly going to be either waiting for this person to either leave you or start being mean to you, or you're going to turn around and start being mean to them in order to push them away so you can say, see, I knew they didn't like me, or I knew they wouldn't stay, or I knew I wasn't worth enough to stay. I was lucky enough to meet a partner who fought for me and my sanity and cared enough about me to see me get better, and I have been getting so much better, and I'm in a really great place now, and I'm getting there. But take it from me, I didn't get help when I should have, and it did a lot of harm. And I think that being aware of your issue and getting help for it right away is going to be your best bet into getting out of the patterns of abuse. Like all my hand movements. Because it's a pattern, and it's something that's going to keep happening unless you break that pattern, and that's up to you. So yeah, that's my advice on how to deal with abusive situations, whether they be in a relationship with someone you're dating or in a relationship with a family member. And if anybody is harming you in any way, take it from me, call the police, call somebody, get that person out of your life immediately, because you're worth more than what they're giving you. Makes me emotional. Okay, and I love you guys, and I'm always here to talk. I've helped a lot of you guys through email, and if it's a really serious thing, I will drop everything to help in any way. Okay, so I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.